outside, come under, lift. I got a bunch of pieces of wood. I'm carrying the logs. Look, let's go carry the logs to the fire. Come on. Right? So from here, look, elbow deep. Not here on the wrists. No good. He's gone. Elbow deep. And I like to even take my hands and hook him so he can't rip out. Very simply, you say you're ready to go. Lift. So let's see how flexible he is. Lift. Right about there is where it's starting to give him tension. And go down. So we're going to call this the leg lift takedown. Step to the outside so his feet are in front. Show him one more angle. So step to the outside. Okay, there's your side view. Lift and run. Don't just lift. If I lift, he'll probably fall. But I lift and I run. He goes down. One point I want to make. Any one of these singles that we're doing, he could try to get his knee free and run. Let me show you. For example, he could try to turn, rip his knee free, and run. Very important that you want to do this. Anytime this happens, anytime he turns, my hand has to go from over the knee to above the knee, and I need to hug it. Rip it out, rip your knee out, rip your knee out. Nope, it's not going. If I'm here, he turns, the power of his knee and his leg and his tendons here can rip out. But if I'm covering his knee and he tries to rip, I cover the knee, there's a lot of options there. We'll hit that after. Okay, the third part of the system. First one was run the pipe, pick away, showed you 3. Second part, step behind, carry the logs. Leg lift, he goes down. He turns the knee and runs out. We'll hit that a little bit, but I showed you a little intro of it. Finally, I'm here. Instead of keeping it in the middle and blasting, instead of putting it in front of me, I'm actually going to let him do what he wants to do and put it behind me. Okay? So if he's not doing that on his own, which he should be, he's whizzering, trying to get that behind, go back, yep. We'll go over that in the third section. But if we're here, and he's not trying to do that, he's leaving it here, I'm going to do it. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to step. Now, when I step to the inside, I put his leg on the outside of me, super important detail, gi or no gi, doesn't matter. Right now, it's kind of on my forearm. If he's pushed down, it's going to be hard for me to hold it. I may still be able to hold it, but it's just a lot of effort. I'm using a lot of strength to hold this. The second his foot hits the outside of my body, I always say elbow deep. I want to go from here, elbow deep. So I just want to shift it. So boom, I go to the outside, elbow deep. Now I just stand up normal. There's no possible way he kicks that to the floor. The only thing he might be able to do is run away and turn out like what I was just showing you guys, in which case I'm ready for it. I'll show you what to do with that next. But here we are. Again, I can think of 5 ways right now to take him down. I'm going to try to show you the easiest one. From here, you can he can hop, just you can move him around. If you move him around, he's going to hop. He has to hop. So you catch him on an up hop, trip him. That takes timing. Want to know it doesn't take timing? If I had D, I'd be holding it here. If I had no gi, cable grip or belly. So the second I release my hands, I go belly grip. He's not getting this out. I'm just going to cross frame him. So like if you were on my side control, the forearm under the throat, kind of like a cross frame here. I'm going to step this foot behind his leg. And I'm going to place his butt where he does not have a leg. 1, 2. If you are a leg locker, I highly recommend you zip tie, and sit down for a leg lock. Because you're in a perfect position. Right? If you're not a leg locker, just pass. So the third part of the system. First one's run the pipe. Second one's leg lift. First one keeps the guy's leg in the middle. Second one puts the guy's leg in front. Third one puts the guy's leg behind. Elbow deep. Right away. Elbow deep. Pledge of allegiance to the flag. America. Right? Of course. Grab the trap. So we're not grabbing same side. Cross side. Okay? There's one thing against the little dude that you have to be careful of here, and some of you already see it, and that's a triangle. Very careful. As long as I know that he can jump that leg over my head. Want to try it?
Sure.
I'll catch it.
Yeah, and armbar.
Of course. Armbar. Just be careful of the flying ninja moves. As long as I know that, I'm just going to release his leg and he's going to go flying to the floor and he's going to do the takedown for me. Okay? So just don't get caught up in all that. So boom, here. I step to the inside. I go elbow deep. I lock. For the finish, let's go over here so you can see a different angle. I'll never bring him that way where you can hop all day. I bring him this way where he doesn't have a foot. I grab, step, and just turn. I'm just going to turn. And then from here, look for your passes. 3 parts of the system. Run the pipe. Showed you 3 ways. Pick which one you like. Second part, put his foot in front of you. Leg lift. Third part, put his foot behind you. Sure. Enjoy the single leg system. Okay, I just want to go into a little more detail on what to do, not if, but when a good wrestler tries to turn and run out while you're doing all these single leg stuff. Anytime you grab a single leg, he can turn, and as long as his knee gets free, which it is, he can run. This is a big thing that we have to deal with in jiu-jitsu a lot because no one wants to get taken down and get the 2 points scored against him. So anytime I'm here, whether I do the first one, I'm running the pipe, whether I do the leg lift, a lot of times it's the one they're going to do it, especially before you get them up to where they can't, before you get them to where their flexibility stops, they're going to try to run before that happens. Because if you get them up too high, it's too late. They fall. So that's why with that one, I like to go quick. I like to go boom, boom, and just go. But sometimes, we'll start with this one while you're doing it. All I need to know is if the only way for him to do it is for this knee that's facing the ceiling to turn over and face the floor. He can't pull it out from here. He can try, but there's no power. When he turns it and rips, that's where there's power. Because now he was here, and then he's boom, and then he could rip it. That's where it activates his power. So all I have to think is I have to